because we're watching this sort of with hindsight, because we're in the present and they're in the past, we know that they actually are going to get married, and that all of this, everything that happens is an indication that they should not get married.
No. Can you point them out?
That neither one of them is living in reality, and yet we know that they're going to get married, and that might keep us on this show.
I like how they just get ahead of it, though, and they're cool with making fun of this whole thing.
I like that the 22-year-old is spanking the 45-year-old with a strap regularly.
Okay, so that's the sign of the town. I'm going to come back to this. Just as a heads up, just to remind you, that's the sign for Joliet. I never know how to say that.
Joliet.
Joliet.
Like Juliet, but Joliet.
But Joliet, okay.
Right.
A lot of bullet holes.
I'd say that is more than one shotgun blast out the window while someone's driving by.
Yeah.
Drunk. So they're drunk driving and they're illegal shooting the town sign.
White power.
And the dad was like, I'm drunk and I spent all my money on swords.
Just take it by the handle.
Are they in the finished, they're in the finished basement.
And it's goodbye.
See, in California, we don't have those.
No, it would be our tomb.
I lived in one house that had a basement, and it was from the 30s.
I'm going to have to be more respectful. I mean, she is Adrian's mom.
Ciao.
Even though she's violent.
Whatever. The whole point of this trip was...
Really pay attention, Chris Knight. No? You're just going to keep... This would be his third marriage, and he's like, that's cool. That lady's my age. She's really not having a good time in life, and she hates me after just meeting me. Bobby from the Brady Bunch.
Right.
Sounds good. I can't
I'm
wait
going to threaten a boy from TV who's now a man dating my half his age daughter with violence while I'm drunk. It's perfect.
My family, and I don't think my mom's that impressed right now.
Impressed?
Who cares?
I can live with it because I love him.
Can you see the ocean from your mom's house? Because you can see it from Chris's house.
Adrian, I think, was a little disappointed.
Oh, no, you can see a truck freeway from her house. That's what you can see.
Okay.
Is that a 3-story townhouse where you can see the beach from one of the windows?
Right near the beach.
That's very similar to Joliet, Indiana.
Yes. So I didn't realize that. Okay, so now we're back. So maybe they still make references, but it looks like they actually just came back.
I felt good to be going home, back to LA.
Home?
Spend some good old-fashioned alone, living in sin time with my boyfriend.
And she was like clowning on him the whole time. It was just weird.
Taking some time to look at some mail and check the messages.
Hi, this message is
Oh my-
for...
Look at all of the pictures he has on his. Look at this, guys. Now we're getting an idea of what Chris is really thinking while he's working.
She loves to have pictures taken of her.
I bet she demands it.
in Curry. This is Ed Dolce calling. I've been on the lookout for a great new apartment for you.
Who's Ed
Oh.
J?
Oh, she's gonna love this.
If it's a message for me, probably just like...
Adrian, hi, this is Ed Dolce calling. I've been on the lookout for a great new apartment for you. Give me a call when you get a chance. I'd love to talk to you.
He was not supposed to leave a message here.
Wow, this is great communication that I love to see in people thinking about marriage.
Realtor guy.
Part of me was proud of her for finding someone to go look at apartments.
It's the lying by omission that I wouldn't like.
Anywhere, you're captive.
Oh, no. So everyone's telling Christopher Knight, you guys need to live separately in order to build your relationship on the West Coast correctly, or else you're just continuing your surreal life relationship in your home. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you know what? You're absolutely right about that. And then he hangs out with her for 1 minute and says, hey, let's get a place together.
Let's sell
where I will pay for everything.
Yeah. It's going to go great.
And she's like, well, we're already doing that.
Yeah, you can just blame it on me. Oops.
Chris is very strange. He's been telling me to be independent forever, yet the second that I start doing it, he gets mad about it.
He doesn't want it.
That is very odd.
Keep me around.
He knows it's good advice and he doesn't want to do it. Just like not dating her is good advice.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to listen.
You're right.
I mean, I like all the Chris's.
So he makes her...
Those are runny ass eggs.
Mexico.
I'll take them.
Are they supposed to be that way?
Rico!
Oh my God!
Don't find an apartment and go on an expensive vacation with me instead of developing our healthy relationship.
How much bacon did he give her? That's a lot.
Enough for her to throw most of it away.
Yeah, she's 99 pounds or something. Okay, anyway.
Well, she's only 22. She probably still has the metabolism
I
for
do
it.
know what snowballing is. There's another way to. Snowball also means snowball down a hill.
No, not anymore.
Okay, so apparently
The millennials changed it. Oh wait, you're a millennial. The Gen Zs changed it.
Oh my God! So they go to Puerto Rico for fun.
Will this work, honey? This was a
See, the reason that the Indiana trip didn't work is because Christopher Knight is only in love when he can see the ocean.
I see that like, right there. So now he's in love again.
Right.
Okay, that's making more sense. But I'm curious to where this relationship is going because he just met the parents and it was horrific. And then the next day they go to Puerto Rico.
I know. I mean, it may have been 2 days in between. You know how editing works, right?
Sure.
Right.
There's like 80 chairs in there.
a lot of time
Right.
getting
There's a $3,000 vase right there.
suntan lotion on you because there's a lot of skin.
We know why he's with her right now.
In the hotels I stay in, they bolt the remote control to the table.
Right.
And in his one, there's a $3,000 vase.
Face, yeah.
Is she just putting on outfits for him?
Yes.
Swimming. So I'm cool.
Let me introduce you to your ride.
Oh, God.
Yeah, good.
That's a fishing boat.
Her parents aren't impressed enough yet, though.
What about that boat that her dad took him out in compared to the boat that he has access
Needs
to?
more bullet holes.
Yeah, right. That's not a $4 million boat.
We have 4 staterooms, 4 bathrooms. You have full jacuzzi here.
Oh, my
The hotel was pretty nice already.
Yeah.
Where is this going?
Appreciate you.
Oh, this is where it's going.
Yeah. They're gonna go snorkel in a reef.
So look, there's nothing wrong with
This
frolicking.
is
Look
so
at that.
hard.
Look at that.
I know.
There's nothing wrong with frolicking. By the way, for anyone saying he's using her, just think hard about that.
They're using each other.
That's exactly what's happening.
Very authentic and very Spanish. We end up going to the boot pair.
This is it.
The what? Little Caesars? I only know little places.
Cecerito? Little Caesar?
Senor, crazy bread, please. Okay,
Pan loco?
let's see how awkward this gets.
Oh, I got that sexy little outfit, too.
You gonna role play tonight?
Role play? No, I didn't bring the little schoolgirl outfit. Because you didn't bring a Dean outfit.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, thank you. Sofa King 78.
Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to, I don't know if it's on Twitch or whatever, but thank you for joining. We appreciate it. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube just because it's a cool number.
Yeah, it's just a cool number. We don't get a notification from YouTube that doesn't change our income. It doesn't change anything. All it is a number that we can say.
You can't even say whores. This isn't auto. This is auto mod. So I have to allow you.
Whores.
Say whores.
Yeah, say whoers.
Whores. That's how we say it.
Yeah, we don't say whores. We say whoers.
Yeah. Back to the sofa permitted.
It's
added
more
permitted term whores.
Ah.
Oh, you can allow it? Okay, next time you got it, Holly. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, let's see how this this day has been going. Everything's been going great. Now they're drinking booze and they're gonna have a serious
I
conversation.
guess it's a famous restaurant. Like, we're supposed to be impressed that we're at the Parrot.
Businessman that bought me and I'm a high-paid prostitute.
We can do that.
It'll be fun. Chris and I are definitely getting along a lot better. He's very far away from his office, his worries. And it's great. We have to make a pact. We will never fight like we did before.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to try that.
Oh, let's make a pact, Kyle. I'll never get annoyed when you talk about your shoes.
You know what? I'm not even going to bring them up anymore.
Okay. And then God damn it.
Kyle's got the shoes. Gonna show 'em all off.
So, this is a Claude Monet themed tie-dye and Claude Monet themed. Here's the picture of the painting that it's based on, and you think, well, Kyle only has skateboard shoes.
Yeah.
Claude Monet Vans of the Water Lilies painting. Can you even believe it? a lot of people can't believe it.
All right, that's been Kyle's shoe moment.
Love is something that makes you care enough to adapt, and I do the same.
You sing the Kyle's Shoe song? I do too.
Because you have to try every day. Because you care enough.
No, not Manet, Monet.
Else's feelings into
Although Manet is cool too. I've checked out some of his art.
That's what love is.
Well, then I love you very much.
Well, that's good. And I do the same.
We had a long, meaningful conversation.
He didn't say the words.
No, he
A lot
didn't.
to me. It
I
really
also
did.
that.
We offer each other a balance.
Dan says I'm starting to have Chris's reaction to the shoes.
It's spreading.
Yeah, it's too much.
All right,
We're gonna stop doing the shoes probably after we do the big video.
Where is the content of this episode besides her getting naked?
Puerto Ricans are subject to U.S. Army draft, but they don't pay any income tax.
This is not what I thought.
They don't pay income tax. That's cool.
Income tax. Chris has to know everything.
But they don't have representation either.
Analyze everything and have everything perfect and know everything about everything before. Chris and I decided to go to Old San Juan, which is like ancient. And of course, Chris is doing what?
Is he working?
Being 48 or 50? Yeah, that's what we do. And complain about our backs. She's getting
Stop reading.
mad at him for learning while they're going.
And he's learning about where they are so he can take her cool places. And she's like, but we're going to a place. Why do you need to read about the other places?
This is gonna last.
So in my relationship, my wife's the planner and I'm the like just fucking do whatever. So if she's like taking a few minutes away and I'm like, hey, you know, I want to talk about something. And she's like, just give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out, you know, what we're going to do on the vacation. Like, it's fine. But she is like, hey, you're taking 5 minutes away from me and I don't really like it when you do that.
Right. More.
Right. It's like too much, man.
In Paris.
Breathtaking views.
Great camera angle, by the way.
You know, we do have different ways of interpreting and appreciating things. And to me, I like to sort of learn the
More crotch, Chris.
so that I can appreciate it all the more.
This is really not a great episode.
She came back around when he spanked her with the book. Now they're eating again. We're just watching them eat.
In closed off spaces. Hey-oh!
Hey!
Jeffrey! Came Sofa Squad. Enjoy the picture. My face is
That-
dangerously close to it.
Is so fucking great.
Excuse me.
Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for being a viewer. Thank you for all of the things that you do and that I do and that Chris.
You've unlocked Sexy Kyle. Okay.
Couple.
How could she not make a nice couple with anybody?
Well, even though you look like a cradle snatcher to me anyway.
Cradle snatcher.
Cradle snatcher.
No, he's not.
This is the-
No, you're a very hunky man.
The cradle jumped in my
He is a
hands.
very hunky.
Yeah, literally.
If he weren't taken, who knows what would happen.
Who are you?
Like that guy has a chance with Christopher Knight. Get real.
Intersect yours at interesting times, and are just really appropriate for the moment.
He's really close to him.
His body language is to the guy, not to her.
And like,
look at that. They look like a couple.
We're physically close to each other, but does our body language suggest that we want to be?
No.
No, I can't go further than here.
Chris would love it if we could bifurcate this sofa and tape it from other locations. It would be fine.
Not, that comfortable.
Right. The reason we don't do the remote ones is because it doesn't look right for production reasons.
Right. That's the
Not
only-
because he needs to breathe the same air as me.
No. Breathe it in.
Thank you for being a friend.
The kite. If you get all the excitement, she gets all the stability.
Honey?
What is happening
Yeah.
right now?
That guy's analyzing them for some
This
reason.
is like,
Are you on a honeymoon, really? Are you really on
this is nontent.
No, he hasn't been man enough to ask me yet.
Oh.
It's just more pressure for marriage.
It seems like a mixed metaphor, that cradle jumper or whatever he said.
Let's go to Puerto Rico to pressure you in a different part of the world to get married.
They've got
Crystal, were you with the channel when I brought out my Golden Girls Tiki mug collection? because that's how down with the Golden Girls I am.
He's not joking.
I don't have them available right now. All my tiki stuff is still packed away.
Back to the show.
Back to the show. The show is a vehicle for me to talk.
And that's what you're doing, but I'd like to hear a little bit of the show.
It's commitment.
Well, I'm committed.
I'm committed.
I was
committed? Show
from
me.
Day one.
Show me, show me, show me, show me.
Jerry.
God. You know, it gets frustrating. Having a hand at my back, pushing me. I mean, I hope in life there's room for romance without there having to be always a proposal, a ring, or a honeymoon.
No, dude,
Developing.
This is
it. This is your married. This is
He's
married
like,
life.
I don't want to get married again. I've already done it twice and I'm not good at it.
Platform.
That's fair.
And
But she's never been married and wants a baby.
it's one step.
Great episode. That was the episode. That was the whole episode.
Why are they doing this to me?
And the bug's eating her ass.
Ah, damn it, it bit my face.
That's your moneymaker.
Look at that.
So I had a very different experience going to the beach in Virginia Beach, Virginia. It was infested with ladybugs. The waves were about this high, they were brown, and the beach was covered in ladybugs. And I turned to the person that I was with and I was like, you guys call this a beach? And they were like, yeah, this is the beach. And I'm like, this is not the beach. We have the beach. What you have is something else. And they were like, well, you're a very pretentious asshole. And then 30 years later, Chris agreed with them. Every rose has a rose. Just like every rose has a rose that a rose.
Good cover. I guess that was the episode. Man, sometimes like the last.
This is nontent.
The last two episodes were great.
Yeah, they were great. And we talked about how we really need to kind of cherry pick the My Fair Brady episodes. We thought that maybe there would be 3 parts of them in Joliet, Illinois, not Indiana.
Wherever.
But there wasn't. Dan, also, I don't have Golden Girls vans. I need more subscribers so I can afford to buy ridiculous things. But you can custom make vans. They're about $90. Right now, I'm making pizza money off the channel. I'm not making Golden Girls vans money.
And pizza is expensive nowadays.
Yeah, no
It's
kidding,
not what
right?
it used to be. I can barely afford Little Caesars. Little tweezers.
Rue McClanahan from the Golden Girls niece was in the movie Breakin'.
This just in.
That's what Holly just sent me.
She's sending you shit on your phone?
Yeah, on my watch.
Oh, good.
This is pretty good.
More access.
Hey,
is what
me
we
and
need.
Holly, we're cool.
That's good. So that was apparently that episode. Sorry. I hope the Super Bowl was better. But
The Super Bowl is not better. Kansas City's going to win.
I don't really care who. Was it?
They won the last 2 Super Bowls.
Oh, good for them. Good for sports. So
We need to decide when we're going to watch Breakin'.
we gotta formulate some kind of movie night thing where we
Yeah.
kind of stick to it, because I want to do Breakin'. I want to do a couple really good bad movies. What that BMX one?
Rad.
Rad.
I have Rad on my computer, actually. I already have it downloaded.
I have all of them. Airborne. That's not.
You have them already?
Yeah, I bought them. I bought
See,
the room.
in that way, we're very similar because I was buying bad movies too.
I will never, ever watch 90 Day Fiancé again. I watched it with my wife. We watched years of it. It is the wrong kind of trash. It is the trash that is just trash.
We actually get surprised that we don't want every kind of trash and every kind of cringe. There's some kind of cringe that not only doesn't work for the show, but it doesn't work for us personally. The best example of that was
definitely
Celebrity Rehab
with Dr. Drew.
we got through 12 minutes of that show and had to turn it off.
Hey,
Chardonnay,
you have good eyes.
Canada. No, I didn't say it correctly.
Oh, well, thank you for excuse me, joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, it's really great.
As I burp. But yeah, so we couldn't, I can't do. I watched all the seasons of Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew when I was younger, when they aired. And I watched them, and I wasn't looking at them for fun. I mean, it was entertaining, but it was also very sad. But something must have been wrong with me because I watched it and didn't feel shit. And
What's
now
the 90-day fiancé? At the end of the 90 days, do they die of cancer or something?
No, but at the end of but with the thought,
Would have been a better show.
The thought I was just finishing was that that show is really, really dark now. That I look at it when I'm older, it's like crazy dark. It's not entertaining at all to me. I'd prefer to watch Corey dancing for hours.
Let's rock.
Of love. Let me. What? Hold on.